Hey Grant, talked to Steffi earlier and she said you should check this out. In this video, I'm going to show you three things you could do today to bring in more high quality HVAC jobs to your business. Now, I know you're probably sitting there thinking like, all right, man, what's a marketing guy be doing this for free and what's the catch, right? Here's the deal. Most HVAC guys are out there way too busy running calls, doing jobs to really understand how the internet works. And honestly, you've probably been through your fair share of marketing experts who really don't understand anything about your business. So what I found is that by giving HVAC guys a free blueprint of actual things they can take and implement, some of them end up saying, you know what? I like you, Kyle, dude. Just handle this technical stuff for me so I could just focus on what I do best, okay? So by the end of this video, you could see that I have the technical know-how to get you more service calls and jobs. Then just shoot me a message back and we can chat, okay? Or if you want to take this free blueprint and tackle it yourself, that works for me too, all right? But now let me jump in and show you three things you can do to set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine, okay? So the first thing we're going to start off with here is content. Now, most business owners, they know they need content on their front page, but typically don't know how much or what the right content is, okay? So to give you a better look, I'm going to show you your biggest competitor here in Fort Collins, which is Fort Collins Heating and Air, who's currently stealing most of those high quality jobs in the area because they're ranking at that top spot, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to see how many words they have on their front page. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, all right, that's great, but why are you doing that, right? Well, typically to rank number one and qualify for those high quality jobs, then you want to have at least around 1,500 words on your front page, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to copy all the words that they currently have. We're going to put it in a word counter here, okay? Paste it in. And it looks like right now they have about 705 words, which is not bad, okay? It's pretty solid. Now, let's go and check out your guys' site and let's see what you guys are showing, or let's see how many words you guys currently have on here, okay? Just copy all the words you guys have. Let's go back to the word counter here. Okay, paste it in. And it looks like right now you guys have about 1,400 words. All right, now what does this mean? If you guys have more words than your competitor and you're actually not showing up in the search or number one, then either one, you don't have the right keywords, or two, you don't have enough backlinks, okay? Which I'll show you here in a second. But to give you a better look at the keywords that I'm talking about, I'm gonna show you this tool I use. It's called Ahrefs, okay? It's a few $100s a month. But essentially what it does is it gives me the behind the scenes details of exactly what Google's looking at when it comes to ranking a site, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what you guys actually show up here for, okay? When people are searching for HVAC services here in the area. So let's start with Fort Collins Heating and Air first. We're gonna put their website into here. Okay, we're gonna go to keywords. Now, by the way, what is a keyword? It's basically what people are typing into Google, okay? So as you can see, they're showing up on the top spot of the front page for Fort Collins Heating and Air, which is their business name. We see heat pump installation, Fort Collins, heat pump replacement, air conditioning repair, furnace installation, right? And many, many, many more. And if you look at the traffic here, do you see how it says, 443, 76, 72, 70, 69? So they're getting at least 1,000 to 2,000 people just in Fort Collins alone clicking on their website and looking for their HVAC services specifically, okay, which is actually pretty cool. It's pretty solid. All right, now let's go and check out your guys' site and let's see what you guys are showing up here for, okay, when people are searching for HVAC services. So it looks like right now you guys are showing up for 15 keywords and we see your business name, we see heat pump installation, Fort Collins. Most of these look like your business name, heat pump repair, AC repair, Loveland, which is another one. But if you look a little bit more closely to this, if you look at the position, other than your business name, it looks like for most of these, you're showing up either at the bottom of the Google list or you're showing up on like the second page, okay? And if you look at the traffic here, you're getting, maybe 40 people clicking on your website every month for these searches. So do you see the difference here? This is the importance of getting your online presence done correctly, okay? So if you want to start claiming more high quality jobs and outrank your competition here in the area, then you want to have at least around 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords, okay? Super, super key to claiming those high quality jobs, okay? Now, the second thing I'm gonna show you guys here is gonna be citations. I know you're probably thinking like, dude, what is a citation and why does it even matter, right? Well, typically when anybody searches anything on Google, let's just say, for example, HVAC Fort Collins, okay? There's actually research done from Google that about 40% of people are gonna click right here on this map pack. And you see how Fort Collins Heating and Air is currently shown up number 1? This is not because of their reviews, okay? It's not because they have pretty pictures on there or a big company or anything like that. It's because they have the most citations. All right, now what are those? That is your business name, address, and phone number listed consistently across the internet. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, all right, that's great, but how do I get those, right? Well, what you want to do is you want to post your business name, address, and phone number in industry-related directories, okay? This could be like, Yelp, Yellow Pages, City Star, Yahoo Local, right? These are all directories you want to be in. And your competitors are currently in more of these than you guys are. So to get into the game, you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to show Google in the areas you serve that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC, okay? And when you do show up on the top spot, then we actually add about 50 to 100 more directories. So once you guys are there, it takes your competitors a long time to catch back up, okay? So super, super important to get this dialed in. And now that you know how to, let me show you the real money maker, all right, which will be backlinks. Now, why do I say that? Because again, 40% of people are gonna click on this map pack, okay? But actually about 60% of people are gonna click on one of these first few websites that they see. And when I search for, HVAC Fort Collins, repair, installation, really anything like that, I don't really see you guys pop up here at all, okay? So to get into the game, you're going to need backlinks, okay? That's other relevant websites linking back to your website. It's kind of like online referrals, okay? And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. For example, let's say, you have a local blog page or maybe even an industry site linking back to you, then that's perfect. That's amazing. But obviously if you're an HVAC guy and you have, McDonald's linking back to you, that ain't so great, right? Because you don't sell burgers. So let's go back to Ahrefs here and let's see what backlinks your competitor currently has that's getting them to that top spot, okay? So click on backlinks here. And it looks like right now they have about 931 backlinks, okay? That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty solid. But again, how do we get these? How do we beat them? Well, essentially what we do is we just go down this entire list of links and match these same exact links for your business or your website so that way you guys show up at that number 1 spot, okay? So I want you to understand at this point, claiming more high quality jobs, outranking your competition, no matter how big they are, and showing the areas you serve with the authority. It's not a magic trick, all right? There's no genie flying around Google or anything like that. It's literally just a method, as you can see. But, I'm sure you guys probably don't care that much about more website traffic, right? You care about growing the business, right? Helping your family and your team. So let me show you what this means for your guys' bottom line by actually getting this done, okay? So I did a bit of research, and by the way, this entire breakdown, this is literally just over Fort Collins alone, okay? This is accounting any other city in Colorado. And in Fort Collins, there's actually over 6.6 thousand people searching for HVAC services every single month, okay? 6.6 thousand potential customers. Now, let's just do some conservative math here, and let's say out of those 6,600 people, let's just say only, 5% of those people are even convertible, okay? That would mean an extra 330 potential book jobs for your company every month, all right? Now, let's say you guys, take those calls, you do the estimates. Let's say you guys close, 40% of those jobs, right? That would mean an extra 132 closed and booked jobs for your company on a monthly basis. What would this mean for you guys, right? In terms of growing the company, right? Maybe hiring more guys, right? Keeping them busy year round. In terms of revenue, right? So this ain't some pie in the sky thing. This is exactly what happens when HVAC guys get their online presence done correctly, okay? So just to recap what we covered today, first thing is going to be content. So you want to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. Second thing is going to be citations. So you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to rank above your competition. And lastly is going to be backlinks, right? Meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to yours to show Google and the areas you serve that you guys are the number one choice when it comes to HVAC. And if you implement this, you guys will be number one. I'm sure you're probably thinking like, dude, listen, I'm a business owner, right? I'm a contractor. I'm not some computer geek, right? Well, look, you get the number one, take this free blueprint, tackle it yourself, and I'm totally cool with that. Or if you guys want to take the most effective route and save yourself some time, then you could just reply right back to this message, okay? Again, my name's Kyle. I live right here in Colorado, so I even love to meet you guys in person. But if it's easier, just reply back to this message. My number is 719-396-1510. But at the very least, I hope this is educational for you. Showed you a few things you guys can implement right now to start claiming more high quality jobs and outrank your competition, okay? So at the least, just give me some feedback on this video. Let me know how I did. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Get out there and we'll talk soon.